Hi guys, it's December 4th and I just tried doing a makeup video and it didn't work out well. This is the angle I have and I'm not that comfortable in talking to the camera yet, so I vetoed it and scrapped the footage, which is sad. So I'm just kind of straightening my hair out, get ready to head out for the day. Yeah, that's always fun, right? I don't even know. Ugh. I need to like cut my hair or do something with it because it's just long. That's it. It's just really long. I don't even know if this is a good angle on a shot. But I'm doing it. I'm doing my hair on camera. I did put some heat treatment in, so there's a little smog off of it. Now here's the funny thing. I have not dyed my hair in I don't even know how long, but I have this like, I'm trying to think the last time I actually colored my hair, and it might have been like a year or so ago, but it's been really interesting because I have this like really big line of demarcation in my hair, and I think that's actually just from being out in the sun over the summertime, and it's sun bleached, especially like at the ends. It's almost like blonde. No, didn't color it like that. I've been on this like weird I don't know what to do with my hair phase. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I have kind of a round face and I want longer hair because short hair, it's like it's so much easier. You just get to like run your fingers through it and go. And I'm like, no, that's not how that happens at all. This I can at least throw up in a ponytail and go if I have to. Ugh. I do need a trim though because I am shedding. Is this a terrible video or what? I'm not even in center frame. So no, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my life. If you notice me looking off to the side, it's because the camera is right here, but the phone and the screen is right here, so I'm looking at myself. Oh, I'm so vain. Every song's about me, right? Is that a terrible reference? I don't know. Alright, but yeah, I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna sit in my car, probably talk for a minute there. Seriously, what did we do without coffee or tea? Like, I can't believe there's a time in humanity that it didn't exist. So anyways, getting ready to head out the door. So I guess that's that for right now. Oh, flat iron off. I didn't have any fires. I guess I can show you what I did makeup wise. It's not the greatest look because, well, mostly because I kind of screwed up because I wasn't thinking, because I was trying to do I was trying to work with the camera and talk and not paying attention to what I was doing. So basically right now I have the top row. I'll show you what I got here. I have the top row of the Conspiracy palette on. Yeah, I sat through that whole day. I think it was like 2 hours for me to check out. I got on at like 12:59, or I think it launched at noon their time or something like that. I got on like 15 minutes. I got on the website 15 minutes before the launch and waited, got in the queue, saw this, just grabbed it. Didn't try for anything else in the collection because the website was broken. We were all there. So basically today I kind of went in with this top row. It's so pretty still. I've played with it a lot, you can tell. So the top row, I put Diet Root Beer in my crease. And then I topped it with Tanacon, and I'm not sure I like it. It's a little darker than I wanted. And that was part of the mistake I made. Because I'm like, oh, it looks light in the pan. I'm just going to do that. No, it didn't transition out well. I tried to cover up with ranch. I tried to cover up with my pills. The problem with like Tanacon, the problem with some of these shades in this palette is they seem to like oxidize, or they look darker than they do in the pan. So I did that, and then just a theory all over the eyebrow, and then I went into the outer corner with my rides here. I keep wanting to call it my Uber here because that's what they called it in the docuseries. So that's what I did there. Bear with me. This room's disgusting because I want to do a remodel, and I think I want to do a video about it because I think it'd be kind of a cool, it'd be cool, right? Transformation, whatever. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet because I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this room yet. I don't know. I think the thing is like, so I'm starting this channel, and I think the big thing is to remember, I think Brandon Ferris said it best, nobody's going to watch you for like the first 2 years. So people are going to look back on this stuff later on, and like some people might watch now, and that's awesome. But like, nobody's going to watch me for 2 years, and it'll be kind of fun to watch how I evolve. So that's that, I guess, right now. Coffee. Gotta go lock the dogs up. I gotta get going because I have to shop for my grandmother today. Which I actually just love doing that because I get to spend time with my grandmother. So then that's like my whole day. So I'm gonna get out of here. And next time you see me, I'll be in the car, which might take me like 15, 20 minutes to get out the door. But for you and the magic of YouTube and editing, which I'm going to learn how to do, is going to be like no time at all for you. So, bye. So I'm back and I have my glasses on because I was driving. But it didn't take long for you guys, right? I just stopped at grocery store because I had Starbucks inside, and I haven't had Starbucks in forever because I usually stop at Tim Hortons because the coffee shops that have drive-thrus by my house are my favorite. And that'd be Tim Hortons or Big B. But I really felt like a latte from Starbucks. Unpopular opinion, Starbucks isn't my favorite coffee. A double from Tim Hortons is amazing, but I really wanted to try the creme brulee latte, so that's what I'm doing here. And it's really good. So yeah. So here's the thing with the, now that I have some like more caffeine in me, here's the thing with everything. Okay. So why am I starting a vlog now? Well, I'm in this mindset, and maybe it's because it's the holidays, but I've been slowly the past couple weeks been in this mindset of like this renaissance of my own life or my own mental well-being. And so that's what this vlog really is I want to do a video diary of seeing myself change and trying to make small personal changes in my life. Because last year this time was a terrible time. My husband and I went through IVF. I have PCOS and insulin resistance, which sucks. And I talked about that a little bit yesterday. But it is what it is. So we went through IVF. We got pregnant because we ended up with 5 embryos. We transferred 2. We got pregnant with 1. From the beginning of the pregnancy, the embryo just didn't grow. It attached right. I showed a positive pregnancy test right away. But when we did the blood results, it was a light positive. And then like we did the ultrasound and the baby was there and everybody was all excited. And then I went for my ultrasound the following week and the baby hadn't grown. And so it just stopped growing. And so then I had to stop all the IVF meds and then go through a miscarriage, which, by the way, is insanely painful. And then, so I kind of went into like a postpartum because I had been through all the IVF meds and it was really hard to do, but it was really hard to go through. So then we didn't go do another transfer because we were going to, but we didn't because in my last ultrasound, they showed something was wrong with my uterus. So my doctor didn't want to mess with my uterus. Whatever. He made us wait 3 months because he wanted it to heal. And I thought, okay, that's fine. And then, so I waited the 3 months and then we did a test and they found out that I have a septum or a septate uterus. I can't remember which came first, the chicken or the egg. And a septate uterus. And I can't remember how we figured it out in testing, but that was what he had thought. Which doesn't mean I can't get pregnant. It just means that there's a septum there. So when we did this test, he said that he wanted to do an MRI to figure out why or if I could. And like, then I went, so My husband kind of blew up at him. It was not good. Because when I had the first test, he basically said, I was told, whose wife was the one that did the test, she told me that it was okay, that people get pregnant with septate uteruses all the time, no surgery, nothing, there was nothing they could do, it was fine. He wants to do more testing, so I go back to the office, he wants to do more testing. Now I've been told 2 different things. So I find another doctor, that doctor looks at the reports, he says, it's fine, people get pregnant all the time. The IVF clinic now wants me to do another test, and I'm trying to put it off, whatever. And this is like all within, from November till May, June of the summer of this year. So November last year, so I mean, this has been like a year-long thing. In the interim of all of that, I lost my grandfather, and I kind of glossed over it a little bit in yesterday's vlog. It was hard, and it wasn't something that we were expecting. He had an accident. He had slipped and fallen, hit his head, and broke his neck. There's a lot that goes into it, and it was a couple days of him in the ICU and on life support, and brain activity never came back, and he just never came back to us, and it sucked, and I miss him, and I wish I wouldn't have talked about it, because now I'm crying in my second vlog. Great. So it was hard, because my grandparents have always been everything to me. I mean, I love my mom, and I love my parents, but my grandparents, Grandma and Papa, are the world to me. And losing him without realizing that it was going to happen, it was just, a random Monday, and then my whole world turned upside down. And it was hard, and with everything else with the IVF stuff, it pushed me further into whatever it was mentally. I've always kind of struggled with depression. I've always struggled with anxiety. But it really fast-tracked, and it was really hard. And so now I'm in this process of trying to live without him. God, I have no waterproof mascara on. So that's what that was. So then I spent all summer trying to figure out what to do with my life. And okay. So then last week or the week before last, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to try to do a YouTube channel. I'm just going to try to do a vlog and put myself on camera more. And mostly because I want to see myself and hear myself talk more, because I made myself feel, and it wasn't anything anybody did really. It was just the world around me. I made myself feel insignificant. And I'm not. And nobody is. You're your own worst enemy in your head. You are. Between everything. IVF, wanting to lose weight, failing at multiple diets, keto, whatever. And then trying to get doctors to give you opinions about what to do. And everybody has an opinion, because there's 1,000 different diets out there. My general doctor wanted me to do like an extreme paleo diet, which sounds okay. My IVF doctor wants me to do like an extreme keto diet, which is 1 meal a day, at night, rest and digest, no exercise. Whatever. So, what do we do? And then, the gynecologist that recommended, that was giving me all the hard time about the IVF and the testing and all this stuff, he tells me, we only need to lose like 50 pounds, and you'll be fine. I want to lose more than 50 pounds. I mean, I do. I'm happy with where I'm at. My husband thinks I'm beautiful, and I'm not confident in how I look, but whatever. I'm on film, so I must be confident somewhere, right? So he says, you only need to lose like 50 pounds. So his recommendation was going to a plastic surgeon and having silicone balls put in my stomach so I can relearn how to eat. And then in 6 months, I go and take those balls out. That's an outpatient surgery. It's not a big deal, right? No, I have silicone balls in my stomach. No, I'm good. Like, no. Like, oh my God, that was your recommendation? No. First of all, if you look at me and you look at my chart and everything and say, I only need to lose 50 pounds, you're wrong. So there's that, right? Anyways, So I have to get back to doing what I'm doing, but I wanted to kind of stop and talk and rant. Whatever. So I gotta go to the grocery store for my grandmother. So I'm back home now, finally. I tried filming while driving. My exhaust has a leak in it, and it sounds terrible when I drive, so I had to like scrap all that footage. It's almost 5 o'clock. So I have to unload groceries that I got for myself, and then let the dogs out. Hopefully Mike will be home. I might walk the dogs tonight. It's kind of starting to snow. I don't know. It's only like 39 degrees out, so it's not bad, right? I mean, I don't know. I guess that's it. I don't know. It was a weird day. It's always weird still going to see my grandma without Pa being there. But it is what it is. You know, life moves on. I guess that's, you know, was it the Jurassic Park thing? Life finds a way. So that's that. Glasses on my forehead because it's a terrible, oh God, finger. It's a terrible glare. So yeah. I need to figure out what to do with my hair. I think I talked about this earlier this morning, but I need to figure out something. Because like literally, I have not dyed my hair in over a year, but I have this like distinct line of demarcation. And then like the ends get really blonde. I can't remember the last time I dyed my hair. I can't remember the last time I cut my hair, actually. It might have been like almost a year ago. I got it cut. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it. I think some of this is actually like a, so yeah. I guess that's it for right now. I guess if I don't get on, I probably should. If I don't get on later, which I probably won't, because there's just nothing going on. And I already feel awkward as hell, like, trying to record everything. So, if everybody's new to the channel, this is my second video. Subscribe! I'll figure it all out. I swear I'll figure it all out. And what we're actually doing here. Until then, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to post videos every day. We'll see how stressed out I get about it. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, bye. Hi. So, Editor Ashley here. I keep talking about my puppies, but I don't show them on camera. That's Itsy Bitsy Mitzi. That's Loki Doki. He's a 7-month-old boxer. He's so cute. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh. There's two of the puppers. This is a terrible angle. Okay. So I do have dogs. And they're going to wrestle. They're going to wrestle. They're going to wrestle. That's 2 of my 4. Okay. I just wanted to throw them in. Bye.